Hey, Howard here at 82 Maple, and I don't know, I think I may combine this and a Norwood episode to do a 2-for-1 on just bad engineering. And so here's the deal. I have this sweet little John Deere, I always forget the number, 4066R, an awesome machine. My wife Coral loves it so much, she calls it her Maserati. And so I go to put my brand new hydraulic angle blade on it. I've also got the John Deere tip and tilt kit. So we've got the tip cylinder there, we have the tilt cylinder there, we have a cylinder on the blade. Everything's brand new, along with what does John Deere call it? The iMatch system. There we go. It's awesome. This is going to be a breeze. I've even got some wings to put down here, and that'll be another episode, so that I've got a wing to keep the snow in. And as I'm looking at this, I'm wondering if it's going to work. Again, that'll be another episode. So what's the problem with the iMatch that I'm having here? Why has it taken me an hour so far to kind of get this mounted, and it's still not mounted properly? It's going to pop out. As you can see, that part there is supposed to click in above this, and I've got, wow, 3/4 of an inch underneath there. Same on the other side. If we look at this, that is not seated. Well, it appears that the wonderful bolts that are used to attach the components of the iMatch are literally preventing this from seating in. This nut here is 1/8 of an inch too wide. Hey, let's walk around the other side. Humor me here. We're going to figure this out. And the head of that bolt, let me see if I can get a better angle, is about the same. 1/8 of an inch too wide. And so nothing is seating. And boy, you can see the snow on the ground, but we don't have enough to plow. Am I glad that I took an hour this afternoon to get ahead of the game and see if we can get this thing mounted up. The other little complaint is that, you know, this is a pretty deluxe tractor, and it comes at a, what we said in my childhood at least, was it cost a pretty penny, and I'm out of valves. And so what that means is I've got my tip and tilt over there. So those are my 4 connections for that. I had to disconnect my grapple valve, which goes to the switch up here on my controller. Let me see if I can get this. Okay, back it up. Yeah, okay, so you can see the switch here. So this is my grapple, open and shut. And so I had to disconnect my front end grapple if I want to angle the blade, which means every time I throw the grapple on up front, which I'm going to be using over at my sawmill. Sorry guys, light's bad. Darkness is closing in on us. It's fully 4:30 up here in Kelowna on a late November day. And so I've got to disconnect the blade angle when I want to use the grapple, when I throw that on. And so I'm out of valves. That's a small thing, and hey, but it'll probably cost a small fortune down at the John Deere shop to correct it. You know what? Like, when one buys a tractor like this, it's going to get used. And nobody, in my opinion, has a better selection of implements than John Deere. So throw the hydraulics in. Like, once one's dropping, I bought this one used for $60K plus or minus. You know, another $1,000 to get the thing properly equipped with hydraulics. What's the big deal? But apparently it is. And so I'm going to be out here for another hour. I got to drop the blade, take a grinder, butcher the bolt heads and the nuts. It's not an hour. I'll knock it off in 10 or 15 minutes, but it's annoying. And hey, that's the way it is. But you know what? Hey, it's what they say about fishing. A bad day fishing is better than a good day in the office. And hey, a bad day with the iMatch and the blade and the John Deere, and my toes are just about frozen. I've got to get some decent winter boots here. First time I've been in winter wonderland in 20 years. Is way better than a day in the office chair. Keep smiling. I'm going to keep my 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, and we're going to keep pushing forward. Thanks for being part of my journey. Really appreciate it. Well, here we are. Yeah, sorry about the safety glasses. I was doing some grinding here with the little Milwaukee battery operated, and just a progress update. So, whoa, I'm not sure we can see this very well, but bottom line is these are, I'll throw some light on it here. There, that lights it up. We're now firmly seated. This side and this side. And I literally had to grind that nut down to nothing. It's barely hanging on, but we've got that one intact. And what I did is I carved the shoulder down there right down to nothing so it could slip in, which avoided me attacking the bolt head over on this side. Let me see if I can get an angle on that. Yeah, there we go. So I didn't have to attack that at all. I just had to carve this nut down to virtually nothing. What an engineering flaw. This is a joke. But I hope you're laughing with me. And there we go. It's 82 maple. It's dinner time. And again, tons of fun. It's like solving a little mystery at each step of the way. Hang in there. Thanks for being part of the journey. Really appreciate it. Bye for now.